What up, what up? Okay, devotional time. I'm going to talk about something we chatted about in our Bible study this morning, and it is going to be on same-sex attraction. If you are not interested in listening to that, then close off this video. This video is going to be about that. I'm going to try to speak loudly over my car, so I'll do my best. This morning in Bible study, we talked about Romans 1. I think it was Romans 1. It was somewhere in Romans, if it's not Romans 1. But about Paul telling the Romans, like, hey, this sexual debauchery of same-sex, it's a problem, right? And he's bringing it up, he's addressing it. And what we talked about was how us as believers are called to be clear and truthful, but also gentle and loving, and combining all that into one. And that can be really challenging because I think from my point of view, right? I'm sharing my point of view. The Christians, myself included, we've been looked at, and rightfully so, as a people that are just like so against anybody who's gay, right? We're just so against you, blah, blah, blah. And some are, because some aren't doing it. Maybe they just don't have the tools. They're not equipped in a way to handle that in a way that's loving and gentle. So there's this wedge between us. And what's really important to address, and this is really what I want to hit home, is that there is no sin that's greater than the other, right? Like, there's an argument you might be able to have of like, okay, yes, anger towards someone is the same as murdering them, but you didn't murder them, so that, okay, it isn't as bad. Maybe there's a conversation there. But the point is, it's a heart level issue. And so someone struggling with same-sex attraction is the same as me struggling with lust, or struggling with anger, or being short-tempered, or saying something hurtful. Or it's all sin. It's all sin. It's all a problem, right? And we are called to live under the authority of Jesus, right? And that's really tough. And the reality is, yeah, practicing, like, you can, like, struggling with same-sex attraction is one thing, right? I'm attracted toward the same sex. Like, it's one thing for me. Like, I struggle with not lusting toward females, right? That's gonna be there. There's these desires inside of us because it's human nature. It's the act that we're called to fight against. So me dwelling on that girl looks really pretty, yada, 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 whatever, that's the sin. But me being drawn, I'm a guy. Like, I'm attracted to females. So if I see a pretty girl, I'm like, okay, now I have to make a decision. Do I want to lust, or do I want to fight against it? Same thing for someone who struggles with same-sex attraction. It's like helping them, if they're willing and want to hear it, get to where they understand, like, okay, we're called to fight against that. And if you don't want to, well, then that is a decision you have to make. But us as believers, we want to lovingly and gently say, hey, yes, this is wrong. You're not worse than me. We're in the same boat together, and I will walk through this with you if you want to walk through it together. If not, like, that is something that, like, is going to put a wedge between us, because I'm going to stand against it the same way I'm standing against my sin and my lust and my anger, and I'm fighting against that. And that gets really tough, right? It gets really challenging. And I don't think there's an easy way to say that. And I don't think there's an easy way or a way to keep them, like someone who struggles with same-sex attraction, from getting angry. I don't know. I don't know if there's a way. And so I know that this might trigger someone, like someone out there who's watching this who maybe is struggling with same-sex attraction. This might be triggering. All I can say is I love you. Like, I genuinely care about you, and I'm fighting to grow toward Jesus daily, and I want the same for you. And doing that requires being truthful and honest and clear. And I want my channel, sorry about the road, I want my channel to be about that. So anyways, that's the devotional today. Any comments, leave them down below. I'm totally open to it. Please don't be hateful, okay? Please don't be hateful. If you want to have if you genuinely want to say something and voice an opinion, voice it, but don't be hateful, okay? All right, anyways, have a good day.